Hi, Kimberly Shukla here from Marketing Masters 3.0. Today I'm going to share two things with you that can dramatically change the way you think about making money online. And if you stay with me until the end of this video call, I'll show you how you can be making $15,000 per month by this New Year's with our 15K challenge. I'm also going to let you in on the secret that took me from zero to earning over $1,667 per day in my online business, and how you can model it right now to make money for yourself. Let me warn you, if you've come here for Hollywood effects and one-click wonders, you're in the wrong place. Many of you know me as a peak performance coach, helping ordinary people go from where they are to where they want to be in the shortest time possible. For some of you, this may be your first time meeting me. If that's the case, I welcome you and ask you to sit back, buckle up for your own safety, and enjoy the ride. It's about to get really interesting. Now, I don't know who you are or what your story is, but I can pretty much guarantee that you're here for one of two reasons. Reason one, you've tried just about everything to make money online and you failed miserably. You've done everything you were told to do, but nothing has worked for you. Because of this, you're about 2 seconds from giving up altogether. You've pretty much convinced yourself that making money online is an illusion. Well, I'm going to tell you that you're only partly right, and I'll explain why in just a minute. Reason 2 is because you're brand new to internet marketing. You realize the economy sucks, you have no job or income security, and you've heard stories of people who are making money online and are living the dream, and you want to know how to do it for yourself. Maybe it's a combination of both. Either way, stick with me here, because I'm going to pull back the curtain and open your eyes to what's really going on. Before I dive right in and show you how to finally start making money online, I'd like to get a few things straight. Our economy does suck if you're broke and struggling. To those who are wealthy, the economy is just fine. The economy flourishes when people have money to spend. Money actually does make everything go round. When you have money, you can do things like build your dream home, which puts people to work. You can shop whenever and wherever you want. Not only does this keep current employees in their jobs, but it can also give the business owner the capital they need to open another store, and thus more jobs. When you have no money, you can't help feed the economy and help it thrive. When you're counting pennies to make ends meet, or when you live in an area where all you see on a daily basis is lack and struggle, the world and the economy looks bleak and hopeless. Does that make sense? So when the economy's in a slump, what's the first thing people tend to do? For most, they tend to make excuses for their situations, wallow in self-pity, and blame everyone and everything but themselves. They blame the government mostly for increased taxes, job cuts, overspending, and everything in between. Well, I would agree with you on the overspending and mismanagement, but the government is what it is. You can sit around all day and make excuses for your current situation, but excuses are nothing more than well-planned lies that we tell ourselves to justify our decision to remain captive and enslaved. You have choices. You've simply been making the wrong ones. Many of you understand that the economy isn't getting any better right now, but you refuse to accept that this is all there is to life. You came to the internet in search of riches, but instead of finding wealth, you ended up deeper in debt, frustrated, depressed, and convinced that this money game is all just one big lie. Well, it's not a lie. You've just been affected by the virus. This virus infects about 98% of everyone who comes to it. I'm not talking about the kind of virus that infects your computer's operating system and renders everything useless. I'm talking about a mental virus that infects your internal operating system, your brain and your heart, and renders you useless. And I truly don't mean that as an insult. This virus is spread by self-professed gurus and scammers who believe that the only way to make money online is by screwing everyone else, by lying and cheating. They have a new product launch every other day. Their products are designed to give you hope, but no matter how many products you buy or how hard you try, There's always a key piece of the puzzle missing. They do this purposely because they know that if they gave you everything you needed, they'd never make any more money from you. It's like infecting everybody with Ebola, sending them on a scavenger hunt for the cure in North America, only to find out at the end that the cure was actually in Switzerland. It's cruel. But you have given them your permission to keep doing it because you keep buying these shiny objects and providing them with a financial incentive to continue. They won't stop until you do. And then a new trend emerged with coaching programs. Everyone and their neighbor claims to have the entire box of puzzle pieces, and they'll share the box with you, but only if you come up with anywhere from $2,500 to $10,000 or more for their help. When the economy sucks and 98% of everyone isn't even making $100 in their online business, how the hell do they expect you to come up with $10,000? They clearly don't care about the struggling 98% who truly need someone to tell them the truth, to be that lighthouse beacon that guides them safely to shore. Well, I do care, and that's why you're here with me today. And I'm going to tell you what you need to hear, not necessarily what you want to hear. When we try to treat the symptoms with quick fixes and techniques like band-aids, we don't understand that the acute pain is an outgrowth of the deeper chronic problem. And until we stop treating the symptoms and start treating the problem, our efforts will only bring counterproductive results. We will only be successful at obscuring the chronic pain even more. Simply put, you can't have the fruits without the roots. I've been where you are right now. In the past 15 years online, I've been through it all. I have struggled and I've been taken advantage of by those very same gurus who claim to have your best interest at heart. The same ones who play on your desperation and emotions while they take everything from you, right down to your dignity, as they laugh all the way to the bank. I've had my family laugh at me and give up on me because I was determined to find the answers and make it work. But now I'm the one laughing. And it's time to decide enough is enough. It's time to cater to the 98% who struggle, who haven't given up. It's time to pay it forward. For me, this is like an early birthday present. I have a birthday coming up on the 21st, and I would love nothing more than to share it with you. But instead of everyone bringing gifts to my party, I have gifts for all of you. I'd love nothing more than to help thousands of people just like you end the struggle, to cure the cancer instead of merely treating the symptoms. I'd love to help you make this your best year ever. And the way I'm going to do this is through the 15K challenge, the event that begins on Thursday, November 20th. I'm going to take 15,000 struggling marketers from all around the world and quite literally force them to make $15,000 per month in recurring, consistent residual income each in 30 days or less. And while I can't legally guarantee you an income because of FTC regulations, I'm going to tell you this. This is about as close to a guarantee as I can legally make. If you join the 15K challenge and commit yourself every day for a 30-day period to do everything I tell you to do, you should be making $15,000 per month. However, if you accept this challenge and you do nothing or give it a half-ass effort, you won't even come close. It's that simple. Over the next few days, I'm going to release 3 videos, quite literally giving you the goose that laid the golden egg. This is video 1. And at the end of day 3, I'm going to put all the pieces of the puzzle together for you, explain the 15K challenge in extreme detail, and show you how myself and thousands of others are making up to $50,000 per month and more in our business virtually right out of the gate and within our first 30 days. so you can do the same for yourself. So pay close attention because we have a lot to cover. Now, if you recall, I told you at the beginning of this video that I was going to reveal to you the one thing that allowed me to go from 0 to over 1667 per day in my business. Well, there's actually two things, and I really can't decide which one was more powerful because they're both actually very life-changing. The first thing that made such a huge impact on my life and business was finding the right mentor. If you really want to learn how to make $1,000 a day or more, then you need to find somebody who is already doing that and then do what they're doing. Make sense? I mean, you wouldn't take financial advice from someone who's living from paycheck to paycheck, right? That'd be financial suicide. Yet so many of you already do this on a daily basis. You let everyone around you who isn't living the life that you want to live hold you back and influence your decisions. They've all got opinions about how you should live your life or what kind of business you should or shouldn't get into. But touch your heart and ask yourself, is anyone in your life or around you that you know living the life that you want for yourself and your family? Have any of them ever built a successful business that didn't suck the life out of them? Then why would you listen to anything they have to say? Why would you willingly give up control of your life to someone else? I learned a long time ago that if you won't accept 100% responsibility for your life and the direction it's headed, someone else surely will take the control for you. So who's controlling your ship's navigation system? If you want success in any area of your life, especially financial, then you seek out someone who has that kind of success that you want for yourself, and you learn everything you can from them, and you put it into immediate action. See, I have a mentor. Actually, I have more than one for different areas of my life and business. Every millionaire, billionaire, and highly successful person I know has had and still has a mentor. Someone to help you rewrite the ineffective programming and scripts that keep playing in your head. Scripts that have been handed to you over the course of your life that have served no purpose other than to keep you in a comfort zone of mediocrity that you were never meant for. Someone to show you what you really need to be doing and then hold you accountable for the results or lack of results that you're getting. My mentor makes over $500,000 per month in his business. So when he tells me to go out and build a certain type of page and put it on my website, I just do it without questioning. I just do it. If he tells me to place a certain ad over here, I just do it. Only a fool would take what they learn and never put it into practice. Everything I learned from my mentor and applied to my own life and business is exactly what I'm going to be teaching you in these videos and in the course of the 15K challenge. So pay attention. Take what you learn and apply it. Don't just sit on it. Knowledge is only power if you put it into immediate action. Now, the number one thing that made the biggest impact on my business's bottom line was building a business around my business. By that, I mean, I learned that regardless what company I may be promoting, I truly don't have any security, or even a business for that matter, unless I'm building a list and capturing leads that I can convert into customers. Whether you're in network marketing or affiliate marketing, it's all the same. In every company, when you decide to promote their products in exchange for a commission, you're provided with a set of tools and so-called training that, in theory, is supposed to help you make money, right? Everyone gets a replicated landing page, ad, or presentations to drive traffic to. And when the traffic gets there, it's designed to either sell products or entice them to enroll in the company as an associate. And then you make money, right? Or they'll tell you to host home parties, post product updates on your social channels, or whatever. and you'll make money. Well, let me ask you, how's that working for you? Is it everything you hoped for? Are you making the kind of money you thought you'd be making by now? Of course not. And here's why. You've become just another drone, and your audience has become blind. Now think about this for a minute. How many people are in your company right now? Tens of thousands? Hundreds of thousands? So if you're all promoting the same landing pages and the same messages to the same people, then you're doing nothing but saturating the market, and your audience has learned to be blind to your message because they've seen it so many times. There's nothing about your message that makes them care. Think about your own experiences. How many marketing messages do you see on a daily basis clogging up your inbox? How many of them are promoting the same product or service that claims to make your life better? What's your reaction to it? I'm willing to bet that you just start hitting delete without even opening the messages, right? Well, your market's no different. And you're acting like every other marketer by seeing these people only as leads and not as people. But they are people. They have families. They have financial issues. They have lives and struggles just like you. And as long as you refuse to see them as real people and not just as leads, you'll never be seen as anything but another untrustworthy marketer after their money. Does this make sense to you? So how do you change all of this? Well, you begin first by standing above the sea of uniformity, by building your own capture funnel so you can connect with people and give them the chance to build a relationship of trust with you. And there's two reasons for this. One, if all you're doing is driving cold traffic to a company landing page, two things are going to happen, and neither will benefit you or your business. The first thing is that only about 1 out of 100 people who actually go to that company landing page will actually enter their info or watch the presentation or whatever it is that you want them to do. That means that you've completely lost the other 99%. There's no way for you to get them back there a second time. Second, for the ones who do take an action on that company landing page, you've just successfully helped that company build their list of potential customers. So if you, like 95% of other marketers, decide tomorrow that you're going to promote another company, then that customer that you worked so hard for stays with the company you just left. How does that sit with you? You're definitely building someone's bank account, but it's not yours. So the 0.8% of smart marketers out there building a secure fortress around their business because they know the money truly is in the list. They know that by building their list, they can build a relationship with prospects and turn them into loyal customers. Because here's the reality. People truly don't care about products or services. They care about solutions to their problems. And they don't care about companies. They care about people. They buy from people who they know, like, and trust. Period. So when you build your list, you have an opportunity to build a relationship with people. Have them relate to you like a friend, provide value in their lives, and earn their trust. Once you have their trust, you also have their loyalty. And if you're smart, you guard that relationship with your life and nurture it. At the end of the day, if you have a list of prospects and customers, even if the company you're promoting disappears overnight, you can still pick up, join someone else, and build a new business the same day, bringing your customers and downline with you. And just in case you're sitting there thinking that your company is safe, let me tell you, many companies have closed their doors after 10 to 20 years in business, literally overnight, without warning. And many reps who had been used to 5 and 6-figure monthly residual checks were left with nothing and no way to rebuild their business because they didn't build a list. So where do you start? Well, ultimately, you create your own capture funnel. You need your own custom landing page with a message that speaks directly to the one solution your market wants most. In order to do that, you need to know your market better than they know themselves. What's the one problem that they desperately want solved more than anything else? And don't just assume that you know the answer to this, because chances are you're not putting yourself in your prospect's shoes and finding that deep chronic pain. The easiest way to know what your market really wants is to create a survey on SurveyMonkey and ask people what their number one challenge is with making money online, or what their number one challenge is with losing weight and keeping it off, or whatever your market is. Then drive traffic to the survey and offer people something of value in return for completing the survey. You can also check out forums. Do a Google search for network marketing forums, or weight loss forums, or forums related to your market. Take note of the questions being asked and what people are complaining about. What are their frustrations? When it comes to crafting your message, understand people buy purely on emotions and then try to justify their decision with logic. See, people don't buy high-end cars like Lamborghinis because of the fuel economy. If they wanted fuel economy, they'd buy a Honda. They buy them because of the way owning that car will make them feel. There's a feeling of prestige, either real or implied, that comes with driving that car. They know that everyone who sees them in that car is going to think they're important. And even if the guy driving that car truly can't afford it, you can guarantee he's going to do everything in his power to keep it, even if he has to sell everything he owns. And he will try to justify his decision on every level. But what it all really boils down to is his masculinity and how he feels about himself because of that car. It's not really about the car. It's like with women. Women don't go through facials and microderm sandblasting and Botox or even plastic surgery because they enjoy pain. They do it because they don't want to be seen as old and have their men lose interest. Women want to feel sexy and desirable at any age. They're afraid of having their partners leave them for a younger model. They're afraid of being passed over at work for someone younger. It's purely emotional, and it stems from insecurity. The same is true for weight loss. People don't go through diet after diet because they enjoy starving. And Lord knows no one truly enjoys grueling exercise regimes. They endure it because of their own insecurities. To feel desirable, to be accepted, low self-esteem. So it all comes down to understanding your market at the emotional level. Understanding which emotions influence their buying decisions. And understanding exactly which problems they're trying to solve, and then tailor your message on your landing page around that. Once you've figured that out, then you need to decide how you're going to provide the solution and get them on your list. You can offer them a video series, PDF book, audio, or just about anything. But the point is that what you offer them isn't as important as the value it provides. Don't assume that because they're getting it free, that you can just slap something together and hope for the best. Your lead magnet needs to show your prospects that you care about them, and that's why you're giving them the solution. Remember, this is their first introduction to you, and this will tell them whether they can trust you as a person and trust in your ability to help them. Their first impression of you is everything. If you're new to building landing pages and you're on a budget, I'd recommend using a free software like Easy Landing Page Pro. The traffic really is the last thing you need to worry about. If you don't have a capture funnel nailed down and haven't run tests to see which of your messages converts best, then you're shooting in the dark, wasting time, money, and traffic on something that's not going to bring you a decent return. Now, I can teach you to drive traffic all day long to your offers, but your efforts will be wasted if you're putting the wrong message in front of the wrong market. Or even worse, you're doing exactly what the other 98% of struggling marketers keep doing by sending cold traffic to a company landing page. So start digging and get to know what your market truly wants and needs. When you know that, craft a compelling message around it that they can't refuse and put it on your own landing page. Then test the offer to see how it converts. Once you have an offer that converts at least 50%, stick with it. This is how we outperform everyone else within our own companies and business. This is how we get anywhere from 50 to 80% conversion rates instead of pathetic 1 to 10% conversions like everyone else. When you master your lead capture system, not only will you blow past everyone else's conversions, you will also out-sponsor everyone else, top leaderboards, and be the one standing on stages collecting huge, jaw-dropping checks that others only dream of. You'll finally be able to live the life that you want to live. This is one of the very first things my team learns. I hope you found today's training valuable. If you know others who are struggling in their business, please pay it forward and share this video with them. Tag them in it and introduce them to the 15K challenge. Let's get this going viral so we can put an end to all the struggle once and for all. In the next day or two, I'm going to release another video for you. In that video, I'm going to show you the 3 most important critical factors that you need to have and the 3 most important things you need to do to set yourself up for ultimate success in your business. Before I let you go for today, I'd like you to leave a comment below and tell me first, what's the most amount of money you've ever made online? And then tell me what $15,000 per month would mean to you and your family. I want to know what your level of commitment to the 15K challenge is. If I offer to train you and almost virtually guarantee your success, are you 100% committed to sticking with me over the next 30 days and following directions without question? Yes or no? Because let me tell you, the training and opportunity that will be presented to you in the 15K challenge is quite literally worth more than $15,000. And don't worry, I'm not going to take you to day 3 and then shatter your dreams by telling you that you have to invest $10,000 or something stupid just to participate. Remember, I'm doing this for everyone who's struggling and everyone who wants to give their families a year-end to remember and a new life every day after that. So share the video, enter your comments below. I'll see you again in the next training. God bless.